CBS 21's Fatima Moien. I'm here in York County in front of the Northern York County Regional Police Department. And again, we're just following up on the story from yesterday evening with that deadly shooting, now with the community coming out and paying their respects. I'm just going to zoom in for you this morning on some flowers that have been laid here at the front of this police station. This is actually the second location. I reported to one about 9 minutes away, only to learn that this facility was actually recently unveiled, again, as this new position. Now I'm actually just moving my position of the camera, manning the camera on my own this morning. Excuse the slow zooms, but what you're taking a look at as I try to show you those flowers, again, just laid in the front of this facility, again, with the community really just coming out. There was a procession that was held for the officers that were killed in the line of duty. We really just have been covering all since yesterday around 2 p.m. when we first got that call of all that information coming out with so much shock online, and all of us really just trying to understand what had been going on. Again, this happening yesterday on the 1800 block of Hare Road, with those 5 officers reporting, again, for a warrant, serving a warrant, and it turning deadly. Now you're taking a live look at this police station this morning. We went live all morning, really just talking about how the community is reacting, and again, just sharing their thoughts at this time. Earlier this year, we did see that same sort of reaction coming out for the late Officer Andrew Duarte. So really being back here in York County, it's really just been heavy hearts and those emotions coming out. Again, I'm sure we're going to see more folks coming in this morning throughout the day, just again paying their respects for the family members of those 5 officers. We know 3 officers were killed and 2 are actually right now in the hospital severely wounded. And again, just the community showing up for those officers at this time. And I think what really has been the most pressing detail that folks are reacting to is how are so many officers at one detail, at one service, to be hit like that. Again, just being mindful of their families at this time. Folks are, again, showing their respects. In terms of the response from folks in the area, we've heard from people just sharing their thoughts on how they heard shots and those sounds really being alarming in the area, this being the Spring Grove region here in York County. Folks, again, just sharing their thoughts on how they just didn't know what was going on. All they saw were police cars, multiple agencies coming out to the scene, media really just taking up space and learning more, as we saw Governor Josh Shapiro also turned out to the scene. Again, just reiterating how this violence just comes as a shock, and of course with a lot of heavy feelings. Now we're actually getting ready to go live for our 7 and 8 and 9, 7 to 9 a.m. shows, really just, again, bringing you the latest on what we know and what we understand of the situation. Again, that's 5 officers that were involved in the shooting. 3 of them did not make it, and now their families, again, just mourning the latest of that news. And really just happening so quickly. We learn those details and we try to get that online as fast as we can. And you can stay up to date, of course, at cbs21.com for the latest. We do know that the procession that took place last night, that happened around 9 p.m. And we also saw just a really large group of people coming out. It had been raining all day. There were people sitting in the wet grass with towels and blankets, again, just showing their support in Spring Grove. And again, that procession making its way from the scene to the coroner's office for those 5 officers. So that's the latest of what we understand the situation. We're trying to learn more and, of course, gather the feelings and emotions and the facts of this case. I know our team has been really diligently sending out emails, trying to learn more about what we can know about the shooting, what transpired and what led to that deadly scene. And of course, we'll keep you up to date on air and online at CBS 21. For now, this is a live look here in York County with CBS 21's Fatima Moien.